This is the Greenworks manual push mower. It actually has a grass catcher, and I've been using it with the mower last season. This year I'm going to try to do it without the grass catcher, and it seems to be doing pretty good. I have to set it on the lowest setting, so I'm cutting it really short, and it is very easy to mow. Like I said, I'm just gonna cut it without the grass catcher, so the grass will end up being on the lawn again. And I read on the Scott's website that's quite okay, because the clippings actually, they will become your fertilizer. You don't have to add any all-purpose fertilizer. As long as your lawn is not disease ridden, then that's okay. And you see the bald spots here? I had a lot of bald spots before, not on my head but on the lawn here, and now a lot of them are growing back. You see the grass here, they're growing back. So in a couple of weeks these bald spots will be gone. I might have to put down some weed control. I'm not sure, these are chickweeds or whatever they are. I have to put some maybe weed and feed. So that's my manual push mower. It seems to work pretty well. I don't have to sharpen it yet, and no gasoline, no tune-ups, so I'm happy with that. I'm just going to loosen the soil around the Goji plant. This is the way my mom did it, and she's no longer she's at the nursing home, so she instructed me to make sure I take care of her Goji. So I got some potting soil and just some all-purpose fertilizer. This is 10-10-10. So she said, okay, put a little bit of fertilizer around the plant, not too much. Just a little. This is probably a little too much already. And mix it in with the soil, make it all around, and take out any weeds. I mean, this sounds elementary, but if you haven't done it before, then you wouldn't know how. Just like if I were to ask someone who have never washed dishes before or washed vegetables, they probably wouldn't do it the way you want them to do it. And then I just put a little bit of potting soil all around. And this is a good time to do it because it's overcast. It might rain in a short while, so it's a perfect time. You put the fertilizer and let the water soak in, and hopefully it will grow. So this whole patch is Goji, and all the way to the end of the garage there is perennial, and every year it will come out, as long as you fertilize it a little, weed it a little. Of course you get Goji, which you can use as a herbal medicine. You can put Gojis in your chicken soup. You can actually pick the Goji leaves. It's gonna grow like 2-3 feet, and pick the leaves, and when you get like a bowl or a couple of bowlful of leaves, you can add them to your chicken soup. Gojis and Goji leaves are supposed to be good for your eyes, and basically I think the theory is it's really good for your liver, and if your liver is good, your eyes will be good. that's why it's good for your eyes. So that's why I've been growing them. So that's what I'm doing, and weeding, and of course the dandelions. Again, I'm not gonna, it's not that I'm teaching anyone, it's just that a lot of times, including myself, we just pick the flowers, but that wouldn't really do any good. Of course, it's much better to, well, not much better, you can use chemical fertilizers and kill the weeds, or you can just dig them out like that. At least it won't grow back like in 2 days. If you don't do this, if you just pick on the flowers, you'll have a new dandelion flower in a couple of days. And here's my Asian pear tree. It just started blooming. You see the flowers? So there are thousands of them. Each flower is a potential fruit. It's a potential pear. So last year I didn't have a lot of flowers like this. The year before, yes. And I have hundreds of pounds of Asian pears, and they are very tasty, juicy. The tree is easy to grow. Someone gave me something like a branch like this, and I guess he used some rooting powder, and when the roots started to grow, then you can plant them in soil and it will grow. And this tree is about, I would say, 10 years old, maybe about 20 feet high now. Each year it gets higher, and I have to prune it back so that it doesn't go over the next yard. This is my dwarf peach tree. We keep it small. Each year it blossoms. And of course, on the side of the house here, we just pour a cement walkway, so I wouldn't have to mow this part of the property. This is probably about 30-40 feet all the way down there, and I just lay down some, I don't know, tiles, garden tiles, and this is the other part that I laid before for several years already, and it's like pitched towards the center, and of course higher on that side, so water won't pool on your foundation. This is pretty smooth looking. It's I lay maybe like a couple of inches of sand, and then you put the tiles on top.